Hello and welcome to a Load Up Crypto update. Today I would like to take a look at if Ethereum has the potential to outperform Bitcoin going forward, just from a chart point of view. I mean, there are various aspects to this. I mean, Ethereum is obviously completely different to Bitcoin. It's sort of an ecosystem on which other projects are built, which is a bit different to Bitcoin, which is rather seen as an asset, normally not built on, and things like that. Of course, there is a lot of development work going on with Bitcoin, but Ethereum is an active ecosystem. So they are different types of cryptocurrencies. However, what we need to understand is also that Ethereum has a lower market cap. Generally, the lower market cap cryptocurrencies can outperform Bitcoin more easily because it is just what it is. The older an asset is, the less volatile it gets. And of course, Ethereum is a bit younger than Bitcoin, therefore it is still a little bit more volatile. There is less money in Ethereum. Yeah, we have on the coin market cap, we have the market caps of all cryptos listed. And here what we can see, if we just make that a bit larger, we can see that the market cap of Ethereum is less than 50% of the market cap of Bitcoin. That means the entire money invested in Ethereum is less, which means it is more volatile, which means it has a better potential in an uptrend to outperform Bitcoin. Yeah, this is just sort of the first thing we need to realize. In addition to that, if we look at the chart, and this is the Ethereum-Bitcoin chart, which means that this is the Ethereum price compared to Bitcoin, we can see this is in an uptrend, which means that since the beginning of this chart, since Ethereum's start, basically, it has been outperforming Bitcoin very, very nicely. Okay, so this is something we need to keep an eye on going forward as well, because it suggests if we are in an uptrend, we are in an uptrend as long as we are in an uptrend. So when the uptrend is broken, that is different then. But for now, we can assume that we are going higher here, that Ethereum is going to continue to outperform Bitcoin. We want to take a look at this from a chart point of view. I'm going to use the Elliott Wave method to analyze here the Ethereum-Bitcoin chart. And if you're not very familiar with the Elliott Wave method, I will try to explain everything that I do here. And what you see here is already a few numbers on the chart. We see here Ethereum compared to Bitcoin with a wave 1. This is basically how the Elliott Wave method works. We do have here back in 2017, that was the first impulsive wave. So what is an impulsive wave? An impulse is the wave which goes into the direction of the higher level trend. And there are certain rules to it, so you can't count any wave as an impulse, but this one is, if we looked now, which I don't do, but if we looked at the lower level wave count, we could count this as a 5-wave move, which indicates this is an impulsive move. So this was a wave 1. A wave 1 goes into the direction of the higher level trend. This already gives us an indication that the trend is going up. We then saw a clear 3-wave move here. That is a wave 2. It's a corrective wave pattern, and this goes against the higher level trend. So if the higher level trend is up, you would want to see those corrective waves, 1 and wave 2 is a corrective wave, to go down. However, it needs to stay above the beginning of the wave 1, which it has done. So we can see here we had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. So the impulse is going up, indicating we will also see further impulsive waves to the upside, making higher highs compared to wave 1. So this was a corrective wave. We have not made a lower low since September 2019. Since then, we have been in a moderate uptrend again, and we are now, and that is what we have to assume, in a wave 3. I can give you a price target for the wave 3, and we start down here. No, I think we start at 0 and we go to the wave 1. This is the Fibonacci extension tool. Just have to adjust it to 0. And what we can expect for the wave 3, and this might take years to play out, yeah, but that we will reach the 0.27 BTC price here, yeah, and at the moment we are at 0.07. So that means Ethereum in the next rally, and this is, we might talk about years here, we will have a 266% profit over Bitcoin. So it will outperform Bitcoin more than 2x, okay, so over 200%. This is what this chart is indicating. Now we can also count here, and this is where the Elliott Wave method will become useful, because it can help us to understand where we are going to see the subwaves going up and down as well. So what we see here, we're now looking obviously in this wave 3, this is only the main wave. Now we are in the wave 3. That means we are looking here currently at these subwaves. So before we start with that, for anybody who is interested or any other Elliott Wave analysts out there, we can also look here at the subwaves as a WXY if you're interested in that. But it's just a corrective wave pattern. There are various corrective wave patterns out there. And in my opinion, this is a WXY pattern. Not really important now because we are already in the wave 3. Now, how do we now count this wave 3? Now, we have to count it in a certain way. So let me just make that a bit smaller. So we have a series of 1, 2 setups here. So as I said, this might get complicated now, and I will try to keep it simple. But it means what you would normally expect is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave pattern. Now, this cannot be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because it is violating some of the Elliott Wave rules. For example, a wave 4, and I'll put that onto the chart here. If I counted that as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the wave 4 cannot cut into the price range of the wave 1. Therefore, we cannot count this as an impulse. Well, we can, but not as a complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set. We can only count this as various subwaves, of overlapping waves, which means we have here the beginning is a wave 1. This is basically a first impulse to the upside. Again, there are certain rules. 5-wave move to the upside. Then we make a higher low, indicating a 3-wave move, indicating this was a smaller wave 2 as part of that higher level wave 3, because wave 3 is also consisting of 5 waves, and each of these 5 waves has subwaves as well. We don't want to get too much in detail here, but this is a 1, 2, and then we have to find the next 1, 2 setup. And I won't go into too much detail because it will confuse everybody about this. But where we currently are is that we can count then this here as the next one. And I make that a different color. This is sort of the lower level wave count then. And another 1, 2. And this might not only be interesting for anybody who has a broad understanding of the Elliott waves. I still have to do it. This here would be another 1, 2 setup because we're just retracing too much. So keep that in mind. If we're retracing too much and we're violating Elliott wave rules, it is most likely another 1, 2 setup if we make a higher low. So that means all of these waves now need to be closed. So we look at the yellow ones here, 1, 2. We can then look at this as the next wave 3. We look at this as a wave 4. And we look at the wave here as the wave 5. So if this then is the wave 5, this would be this higher level wave 3, okay? And this wave 3 is then coming down in a wave 4. Or this wave 4 must not cut into the price region of the wave 1, which it hasn't done. And it seems like we are now in wave 5. This wave 5 again will complete this third wave. And we can also calculate broadly a price target for that. It would definitely need to move above the wave 3. That is the condition for this wave 5. So the wave 5 in orange needs to go above the wave 3 in order to be a wave 5. And let's look at some targets here. Let's see if we can actually use those down here. That's probably a bit too small down there. But one way of calculating it is we take the length of the wave 1 and we add it to the low of the wave 4. And an ideal target would be the 1.618 extension. However, we only will reach then the wave 3 high. That's not enough. So we're looking at the next target. That would be ideally the 2.618 extension. That would be at 0.109 BTC. But it is very difficult to forecast a wave 5. But it's looking like if this is a wave 5, and again, it won't work out in one wave or in one move or a straight line, it will have subwaves as well. So if we look at the Elliott waves, this will be something like this. Again, the 5th wave in itself will consist of 5 waves. So just be aware of that. But it's looking like we are now in this 5th wave in the wave 3 on our way up. And a breakout point that would confirm new all-time highs will be this resistance level here at 0.08 or 0.09 BTC. If you look at it from a traditional TA point of view, you can also see that we are in something that would be called a cup and handle pattern. So you have your cup shape here, and you're currently forming the handle, and a breakout above that 0.088 level will indicate a strong move up that would be totally in line with this Elliott Wave analysis. And this is really why I believe that Ethereum, at least what the chart is showing at the moment, Ethereum has a very good potential to outperform Bitcoin going forward. You will see a rally above this wave 3 high, definitely. And that rally could, in the first instance, obviously here reach the 0.10 BTC level that I just mentioned. And then we need to move above that wave X high at 0.124, and then the wave 1 high at 0.15. But overall, we are here really cascading further to the upside, and it's starting to look really, really interesting. All right, so hopefully you like the update here at Load Up Crypto. Yeah, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.